Guess who's back, 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 back again, again, again. Schaefer's back, back, back. Tell a friend. Oh yeah, all right, here we go with linear functions. It's Miss Schaefer back in action. So we are doing linear functions. I did the functions unit with you before. Now we're diving into linear functions, looking more details into that. So we are doing lesson 1 on rate of change given 2 points. So hop on over to that page. So first we need to figure out what is rate of change. What's the meaning of it? Well, rate of change is going to be the change in your output over change in the input. So remember what we had before. What was the output? Does anybody remember what variable that was? Yep. Change in the y. Okay, so output is the y value. So change in y is going to be on the top. And then that's going to be over the change in the input. So what other variable is left? That's right, x. So output is y, input is x, so our change in output is going to be the change in the y value. Change in input is going to be the change in the x value. And just a note here, that little triangle guy, that's the Greek letter delta, and that just stands for change. You might have seen that in science, so get used to that. Just helps us not have to write out everything. So if we have 2 points, we've got x1, y1 as our first point, x2, y2 is the second point. So in order to find the rate of change, we're going to do y2 minus y1. That is our change in the y value, okay? Over x2 minus x1, that's going to give us the change in the x value, okay? So that's how that's change in y over change in x. So putting that into the points, we've got 2, 5, and 4, 7. So you just need to pick one as your x1, y1, and x2, y2. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. x1, y1, and this one's going to be x2 and my y2. And now I just need to put that into that formula above. So I need to do y2 minus y1. So my y2 is 7. Minus y1 is 5. Okay, over x2, which is 4, minus x1, which is 2. And then I just need to simplify. So 7 minus 5 gives me 2. 4 minus 2 also gives me 2. So now I have 2 over 2. Well, 2 divided by 2 is just 1. So that simplifies to 1, and that's your rate of change. Moving on to the next guy. This time we've got 0, negative 2, and 3, 3 as our points. So again, you just need to pick x1, y1, x2, y2, and put that into your formula. So y2 is 3, minus y1 is negative 2. It's going to be helpful to use your parentheses there. Over x2, which is 3 again, minus x1, which is 0. All right, now we got to simplify. So 3 minus negative 2, remember that would be a plus. If you subtract a negative, that's like adding positive. So 3 plus 2, that's going to give us 5. And then 3 minus 0 is just 3. So 5 over 3, or 5/3, you can just leave it like that. You don't have to worry about getting it into a decimal or doing a mixed fraction, whatever. Just leave it. 5 over 3 is good. All right, next page. How to find rate of change given a table. So a lot of times our functions are written in tables, but that gives us a lot of points. You just have to pick 2, okay? Choose 2 points. It doesn't matter. You could pick this one and this one, this one and this one, this one and this one. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and just pick those first 2 there. So I've got 0, 1. That would be my x1 and my y1. Whoops, y1, not y2. Come back here, pen. Ah, there we go. And 2, 2 would be my x2 and my y2. I need to just put that into my formula now. So y2 minus y1, I have 2 minus 1 over x2 minus x1. So 2 minus 0. All right, 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 0 is 2, so I have 1/2. And just, again, leave it as 1/2. Good to go. If you did that with any other points, you should have gotten the same thing. All right, given a situation this time, so with your word problems, this would be what you need to do, okay? We've got Sasha. She's got an annual salary of $37,000 in 2005. And in 2010, she had a salary of $46,000. And we want to find the rate of change of her salary per year. So this is key here to pay attention to what it's saying. Salary per year. Remember, that means salary over years. So our salary is going to be the change in the output. So we're going to put that in. So we want the change in her salary over change in the years. All right, her salary. You need to pick which one you want to be X1, Y1, X2, Y2. So I'm going to do 2010 and the 46,000 as the second point since that came later. And then the first one, 2005, that's going to be my X1, and the 37,000, that's going to be my Y1. So we've got Y2 minus Y1 on the top, which is going to be 46,000 minus Y1, 37,000. All right, change in our years, that's going to be 2010, subtract 2005. So that's going to give us a change in her salary of $9,000 over those 5 years, okay? Well, what is it per year? So then you just need to do 9,000 divided by 5. Well, that's going to give us 1,800 per year. That's an 8 there if you couldn't tell. So she's got that much of an increase per year for her salary. All right, last thing here. We want to make sure you are good with 0 and undefined rates of change. So if you get 0 over a number, any number you want, it's going to be 0 for your rate of change. 0 divided by anything is 0. But if you get a number divided by 0, you cannot divide by 0. So that's going to be an undefined rate of change. You have to be able to keep those two straight, okay? 0 divided by anything is 0. Anything divided by 0 is undefined. You can't divide by 0. So let's take a look at this example down here. We've got these 2 points, -3, 4, and -3, 10. So X1, Y1, X2, Y2. All right, Y2 minus Y1, we've got 10 minus 4. And then we've got X2 minus X1, so -3 minus -3. All right, 10 minus 4, that gives us 6. Remember, subtracting a negative, that's going to be a positive. So this is going to be -3 plus 3. Well, that's just 0. So we've got this 6 divided by 0. Uh-oh, can't divide by 0. If you have 0 on the bottom, undefined. All right. So that's it for this lesson. So go ahead and hop to your assignment and good luck. Make sure you're asking questions where you need it.